Sue is selling her home as a for sale by owner. She is trying to save the commissions of listing with the traditional realtor, but is one of many sellers looking for a buyer. And there are many buyers looking for homes, and hundreds of realtors who would like seller Sue's listing. There are 3 technical reasons that realtors are relevant, and they are all in reference to the MLS. The first reason is motivation. There is an offer of compensation or commission from the listing agent to the buyer's agent. Every listing on the MLS must have some form of compensation, and it is the listing broker's responsibility to pay the buyer's broker, not the seller's. Buyer brokers prefer to not work directly with sellers, as there is always a question on how they will be paid. This is why buyer brokers will rarely, if ever, show a for sale by owner home. The second is the accuracy of the MLS. Have you ever looked at buying something on the web or in the newspaper only to find that it sold weeks ago? There are fines to a listing agent for not updating the MLS in a timely fashion. The MLS knows that any commercial database that is not kept accurate becomes irrelevant. The third is the National Association of Realtors, who want to keep the realtors at the center of the transaction. They have done this by making available some information on each listing for public viewing. Details and seller contact information are excluded, so that the buyer has to call the listing broker. One of the sources for public viewing is through the IDX exchange. Realtor companies who participate in the IDX exchange, such as FoxMLS.com, can receive data for inclusion on their company site. A visitor to the company site can not only see that real estate company's listings, but all IDX Realtor listings. The most popular source for public viewing is Realtor.com, which aggregates Realtor MLS listings from across the country on one site. Realtor.com has over 3 million homes for sale or rent. Each ad can have up to 25 pictures, virtual tours, open houses, and more. In addition to the Realtor sites and Realtor.com, there are hundreds of internet sites that are populated from MLS data. The key point of this process is that by being on the MLS, seller Sue's home would be advertised on all these sites. How does seller Sue, as a for sale by owner, get on the Realtor MLS? Seller Sue wants the exposure the Realtor MLS and its network can provide.